Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my summer citrus freshies. These are fragrances that are pretty citrus forward. A lot of them have a very citrus opening. They're fresh, they're clean. I'm going to be splitting up this video into two parts. I actually filmed the whole video and it was just too long to edit. So I'm gonna do my 10 lemon fragrances in part 1, and then part 2 I will share my orange and grapefruit forward fragrances, and then at the end your more elevated citrus when you want to smell kind of fresh and citrusy but maybe more expensive. So that will be in part 2. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first two that I'm going to talk about are citrus freshies, but they have kind of this aquatic side to them. So we have Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani and Mac Turquatic. So first up, Acqua di Gioia. This is my number one, yes, I'm giving it to you first, my number one citrus forward fresh fragrance. This has been in my collection for over a decade. It used to be my signature scent, and I love this fragrance. This is a fragrance that people have associated with me. This is citrusy, fresh, aquatic. This is musky. This has mint, so there's something kind of cooling about this fragrance. This one also has brown sugar. I've never been able to pick up anything sugary sweet, but I do feel like it adds to this fragrance. And even though they don't list aquatic in like one of the accords, I do find this one to be aquatic. So again, that is Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. Now Mac Turquatic, I feel like it falls in a very similar scent profile. This one, it doesn't have the mint or the brown sugar. Again, I don't necessarily get something sugary, but I feel like it does add to that one, making it different. But this does fall in a very similar, yeah, aromatic, fresh, clean, musky, citrusy side. I feel like I pick up on the lemon. It's a stronger lemon in that one, but without it being like an overly lemon scent like a few that I'm going to talk about. And here it's a little bit more blended. This one's more musky, it's clean, it's fresh. This is another beautiful kind of fresh citrus fragrance. Not sharp, neither of them are sharp in my opinion. And again, that is Mac Turquatic. Two more that are again citrus freshies, but before we get into that kind of heavy dose of lemon, we have Versace Versance and Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. Two more that I feel fall in a very similar category. I mean, they look kind of similar. To me, I find Chanel Chance to be a little bit more floral. Like I pick up a little bit more on the indolic florals that I tend to get from this line. Yeah. I pick up a little more lemon in this Chance Eau Fresh. But again, not a heavy dose of lemon like some of the other ones I'm going to go over. But I pick it up more in this one than I do in Versance. This one I've described in the past as smelling like, when you think of the Irish Spring soap, that's what this smells like to me. This one, even though I get the florals, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is that I can get more of the lemon. This one comes off a little more unisex, even though I'm going to describe the next one. It's probably going to sound more unisex, but the lemon in here is stronger. I think this one actually has, I don't know how to pronounce it, Citrine, which is kind of a, when you think of lemon, but instead of like the inside of a lemon, you think more of zesting a lemon. That's what this one smells like. And then we have Versance. This one has that citrus element, but it's more out of the shower. So whereas that one to me is more like Irish Spring, this is you've rinsed off Irish Spring. So a man has just taken a shower in Irish Spring. Yes, this reminds me of a very clean man. Yeah. And he's come out of the shower and he's put on his button-down shirt, and then maybe later on his girlfriend puts that shirt on after an intimate evening together, and she smells that shirt. That's what this smells like to me. Think of a clean white button-down shirt and then just a clean man. There's also something about this one that's a little brighter to me than Chanel Chance. I do prefer this one over Chanel Chance. I just pick up a little bit on the florals in that one a little too much, and for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, it comes off a little bit more unisex. even though I've just described this one as smelling like a clean man. I find both of them, even though this one is not, I don't think either of these are marketed as unisex. I do find this one, I don't know, there's just something about this one. This one's more blended, it's more clean, it's more out of the shower. Whereas this one's more woody, more citrus, and more a manly bar of soap, in my opinion. Okay, and now we're gonna get into, to me, the fragrances that are a little bit more lemony. These are definitely lemon forward fragrances, but the first two I'm gonna talk about are a little softer. They're not that sharp lemon. This one's kind of transitioning. This one, you're getting into that lemon territory, but it's more lemon, more light, airy, rosy, and musky, and that is Valentino's Donna Born and Roma Yellow Dream. This one is lemony, but it's not sharp. This is so pretty. Even though they don't list the famous kind of jasmine bourbon vanilla combo, I still get it in this one because there is something kind of softening this scent up with a sweetness. And I do get the Donna Born and Roma DNA, which to me, the famous part of that is their kind of jasmine bourbon vanilla combo. But then you get a fresh rose, not like a dated rose, but a fresh rose, and then it's musky, and you get a soft lemony scent. Gorgeous. Again, that is Valentino's Donna Born and Roma Yellow Dream. This one's newer to my collection. I'm gonna play with it more. I'm probably gonna finish this bottle for summer. This is Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar. Now I do have Citrus 08 by Kayali, but this is discontinued and it's very hard to find. So recently they came out with Capri in a Bottle, and since you can still get this one, I'm gonna talk about this one. This, like Valentino, the lemon is very soft. It's almost airy, and in here it's fluffy and slightly gourmand. Yeah. Now the vanilla is coming through more in this fragrance, and this is reminding me a little bit more like a sweet vanilla cake, kind of sugary but very soft. This doesn't smell like these fragrances, but when you think of fragrances like Lyra and Acrobake, where they're more on the gourmand lemon side, that's where this falls. But it's even lighter, which I prefer, because I'm not a gourmand girly, but for summer, this one's delicious. When I first tested it out, it was a love. The dry down was a like, but the longer it sits and I'm getting more of the sweet notes, it is turning into something that I enjoy throughout the life of the fragrance. So this one is Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar by Kayali. Newer, but I do enjoy it. All right, now we're gonna get into more of my lemon heavy fragrances. First up, we have Alien Oh So Blind. This is Alien, the DNA, so you get that clean, soapy jasmine, but I don't really get too much of a woodiness like I do in that one. That one's also a little bit more ambery. Yeah, it's Alien at its core, with a very strong lemon note. It's a little sharp. I feel like the next four, it's that lemon that can be a little sharp. I like it, but it is a very sharp lemon. Lemon is a sharp note. So to me, the next four are very lemon forward. This one has a slight sweetness to it. But again, at its core, it's Alien by Mugler with a lemon twist. And that's Oh So Blind. And this one you can still get at discounters. I'll link it below. All right, then next we have Versace Eros Parfum, the Eau de Parfum and the Eau de Toilette. Now I was gonna save the Eau de Toilette for my fruity fragrance, and it'll probably end up in that one anyways, but it does have a very heavy dose of lemon, so I did want to include it. So Versace Eros Parfum, the Eau de Parfum. This one is, yep, it's lemon, but it's more woody and musky, and then this one has florals as well. I believe this one has two types of jasmine because I really pick up on a very strong white floral. This one is a nice fragrance if you want to wear like a citrus fragrance to work. This is a nice one because of the white florals that are in here, and then it's got that kind of citrus twist. Now this one is very lemon forward in my opinion. And there is a woodiness to the Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Toilette is more fruity. I believe this one also has woody notes, but I don't pick them up as much. This one's more musky to me. The white florals are dialed down in this one, and this one's more casual and fruity. This one has, I believe there's white currant and there is raspberry, and I believe there is also orange in this one. So the citrus in here is not as strong as it is in the Eau de Parfum. And this one has been described as the white gummy bear, not the yellow one. Specifically that white gummy bear, and it's juicier. This one's more casual and fun. It's a very beautiful scent. I had larger bottles of all of my Versace fragrances, but I had backups of the little ones and kept them because my collection is just too large. Now, another one that to me smells a lot like those, but more on a floral dewy side, is Nest Citrine. I haven't gotten a larger bottle because I just have too much, but this definitely, if you want something kind of like Eros Parfum but a little more dewy, but it still has that kind of lemon that I get from Eros Parfum, but more on a dewy kind of floral side. I believe this one has lotus, and the lemon in here isn't sharp. I don't think this one has a note of lemon per se. I remember it being like, I think it's lemon blossom, but it does give that lemon feel, just not as sharp as the Eau de Parfum. But I don't know, whenever I wear this one, I do get almost like a flanker. Like this could be a flanker to the Perfumes, just a little bit more aquatic and dewy. So again, that is Nest Citrine. So those are my top citrus fragrances in my collection, with a couple of new ones. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite summer citrus freshies? But that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.